because I mean, I've just heard such great things about this book. I've literally heard it has changed people's lives. It's my dream to be an artist. Hello everybody, my name's Izzy. Thanks for tuning into this. I haven't posted on YouTube in probably years, a couple years, probably a few years, 6 years maybe. But Frankii, she is an artist here on YouTube that I really respect and think is super cool. She challenged everybody that watches the video to a 75 hard YouTube challenge, posting one video every day for 75 days, which I thought was really cool. That like literally this morning I got up and I was like, okay, it's time to start this. Then this afternoon is when I saw Frankii's video telling people to do the 75 hard, challenging them, and I'm accepting. The timing felt very spiritual, which this is a spiritual book, because creativity comes from the divine. Even if you don't believe in like an organized God, this book is at least asking you to have an open mind, like understand it could just be energy, right? Like it doesn't have to be an organized thing like Christianity or Catholicism, but it's saying if you get closer to the divine and spirituality and whatnot, then it will help unblock. In order for this creative emergence to happen, you don't have to believe in God. I simply ask you to observe and note this process as it unfolds. To my eye, a spiritual experience. It does not matter which way you think of it. Creativity leading to spirituality or spirituality leading to creativity. The following spiritual principles are the bedrock on which creative recovery and discovery can be built. Read them once a day and keep an inner ear cocked for any shifts in attitudes or beliefs. So I will read the basic principles of creativity by Julia Cameron, because I mean, I've just heard such great things about this book. I've literally heard it has changed people's lives. So that's why I really wanted to try this, because it's my dream to be a creative, to be an artist. I am a creative. I'm creative in my everyday life, but I feel like I could dig deeper and get deeper to my artist core. So that's what I'm trying to get done with this book. Okay, some of the basic principles. Creativity is the natural order of life. Life is energy, pure creative energy. When we open ourselves to our creativity, we open ourselves to the Creator's creativity within us and our lives. Creativity is God's gift to us, and using our creativity is our gift to God. When we open ourselves to exploring our creativity, we open ourselves to God, or you can use the acronym Good Orderly Direction. As we open our creative channel to the Creator, many gentle but powerful changes are expected to happen. Our creative dreams and yearnings come from a divine source. As we move towards our dreams, we move towards our divinity. Now, there are a few more. I just wanted to read a few for you guys so you can just kind of get the gist of what's going on. Many of us sense we are more creative, but unable to effectively tap that creativity. Our dreams elude us. Our lives somehow feel flat. Often we have great ideas, wonderful dreams, but are unable to actualize them for ourselves. So that's how I've been feeling. I feel like I'm like right there. Like I really think that doing this book and this class basically is what I've been needing. That was just like a little bit in her introduction. So before I move on to week 1, I'm just going to give you kind of a little bit of what's going to be going on my YouTube channel. Right now, I'm New Year studio vlog. Basically, it's me cleaning, painting, and she has to finish painting at the end and has a voiceover over the whole thing. It's really cute, I think, for my first one, getting back into it, because this one I'm going to be doing really minimal editing. I'm hoping to be able to produce at least 2 like full videos a month, and then these ones 75 days in a row, which should take us to finishing this whole book, I think. So yeah, I'll be talking about this book. I'm not gonna give away everything, I guess, in the book, because you guys should totally buy it and support this artist and this author. I'll do my weekly check-in for sure because you're supposed to do a weekly check-in in this, and I will let you guys know how it's going, and that's exciting. So let's just jump into what week 1 is. It's recovering a sense of safety, and it's basically talking about shadow artists, kind of like your shadow self. So basically saying not to suppress your artist self, because that's what makes it a shadow self. And baby artists are urged to think and act like baby doctors or lawyers. If encouraged at all, the children are urged into thinking of the arts as hobbies, creative fluff around the edges of real life. Art won't pay the electric bill. Well, that's what this book is trying to change for us. But many times people are too intimidated to become artists themselves, very often too low in self-worth to even recognize that they have an artistic dream. These people become shadow artists instead. Artists themselves, but ignorant of their true identity, unable to recognize that they themselves may possess the creativity that they so admire. They often date or marry people who actively pursue the art career they themselves secretly long for. Interesting. Artists love other artists. Shadow artists are gravitating to their rightful tribe but cannot yet claim their birthright. Very often, audacity, not talent, makes one person an artist and another a shadow artist, hiding in the shadows, afraid to step out and expose the dream to the light, fearful that it will disintegrate to the touch. Shadow artists often choose shadow careers, those close to the desired art, even parallel to it, but not the art itself. So that makes sense, because literally, like, my dream is to be a painter and to sell my art, prints, my art on bags, I don't know, anything that I can do with my art. And like, my day job is I'm a cosmetologist, color specialist, and that salon's marketing and photographer and graphic designer. So basically, like, everything, marketing director, creative director. And that's like adjacent to what I do, because I would like to be a painter. It's just funny because that's literally what happened. And I'm dating an audio engineer, musician. I love him, but we're both creative together. We do a lot of creative things together, and yeah, anyways, I'm not going to talk about him too much. So week 1 is all about getting rid of your negative core beliefs as an artist, which I think is really important. I've been working for the past probably 6 years to change the way my brain thinks. It's actually totally transformed my life and how I interact with the world and how I feel about myself. I used to be like a crazy sad girl in my early childhood, all the way up until college. Like, sad girl, you know what I'm saying? But I've really worked, like, seriously, when I say for the past 6 years, have worked to change the way my brain thinks and acts. And part of, I think, being an adult and having more control in my life has really helped that. So yes, I really agree with this, of changing our negative beliefs. So some of the creative affirmations that I need to work on and say, I'm just going to do some of them for you now, because you guys deserve to know them, if anyone's even watching this. Gonna be my first thing I post. So, I am a channel for God's creativity, and my work comes to good. My dreams come from God, and God has the power to accomplish them. As I create and listen, I will be led. My creativity always leads me to truth and love. As I listen to my creativity, I am led to my Creator. Finishing off this video, because it's probably long now, I'm gonna cut some of it down. So, my tasks for the week. So every morning I need to do streamlined morning writings, like right when I wake up. So I'm gonna have to make my boyfriend wake up with me, and I'm gonna make him do this too. I think it will be good. Or I'm gonna ask him to. I'm not gonna make him. Morning pages, I have to write 3 pages, streamlined, of whatever I want. Even if you can't think of anything, you're supposed to just write, I can't think of anything, until something else comes out. So I need to dig for one of my journals that I have hidden away. I need to take myself on an artist date, so maybe I'll take you guys along on my artist date, and that will be one of these check-ins for the 75 hard. And one of them, which I'm excited for, and this one I might share with you guys because the other ones are kind of personal, but this one is if you had 5 other lives to lead, what would you do in each of them? Whoa. Okay. And then I will also have to do a check-in on how this week went. Yeah, and then we'll get into week 2 next week. All right, I'm scared, but I'm excited. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for my New Year art vlog video that's going to be coming out in a few days. And yeah, I hope that this helps my channel and it takes off, because that'd just be awesome. And thanks, Frankii, for the message along with this book that I need to just get over my fear of being seen and to just post myself and, I don't know, just freaking do the thing. So thank you and have a good day.